Greetings to my fellow classmates, or shall I say the graduating class of 2016. Sometimes God closes doors because it's His way of saying it's time to move forward. After 4 years of happiness, pain, depression, heartbreak, and so much more, God is finally closing the doors to high school. Unless, of course, you're doing a victory lap, He isn't closing it for you just yet. The message still applies to you though. We made it through 4 years. 4 years of being stuck in a building from 8:12 a.m. to 2:15 p.m. For some of us, the time may vary, but you get the gist. We woke up every morning, wore our uniforms, and walked through the hallways trying to get to a class or meet up with a friend or get to the cafeteria on time. 4 years of realizing that your life is one big test you didn't study for. As each year passed us by, we all had to study harder, lose friends, and make sacrifices. In these 4 years, we may have lost our innocence, but we sure as hell didn't lose our youth. We found ourselves, even if we had to burn bridges along the way. In fact, we are told that if we study hard, follow the rules, and do what we have to do, then we are set for life. So we study hard, we follow the rules, and we do what we have to do. Therefore, we are set for life. That was the mindset we had as we walked through those doors. Our parents and sometimes teachers think it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. The reality is, as we are up 3 o'clock in the morning, and we're tired from studying math, bio, or chem, we are suffering. We sit up so late, throwing away valuable sleep, and still didn't get the mark we wanted. And we suffer because if we don't know what y equals mx plus b is, we won't be the next engineer or doctor or teacher, according to the people around us. And I bet that every single person in this room has experienced this. Arguments from ignorance. We are living in a world where people are afraid to open their eyes and see the possibilities. As you grow up as a teen, 99.9% of the time, the first people you'll know to be blind are your own parents. Now more than ever with technology rising, we had to convince them that we are no longer living in the Stone Ages. And I know for a fact that at least once in these 4 years, the parents had to turn to you and said, "Why are you on your phone or your computer so much?" They didn't understand that we were evolving and trying to do and be better. We can't look for light if we're focusing on darkness. In Plato's myth of the caveman, we are introduced to an individual that is freed from the cave and experiences the outside world. Upon returning to the cave, he tries to persuade the other people of the world outside, but they threaten to kill him. This is the world we live in now, and it's the world that we are going to see as we leave our own caves. Ignorant people are dominating society, trying to hinder the light that everyone has within them. My advice to you is, if you have an idea that you know is going to change the world, don't keep it to yourself. Don't hold it within you and wait for the right moment. There was never such thing as the right moment. If you trust in your heart that it will make you a better person and help society, share it with the world. Scream it out until someone listens, because I guarantee you, one person in this big world will hear your voice. Let your vision shine. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't keep his vision to himself. Albert Einstein didn't keep his dreams to himself. So neither should you. Trust me, I should know. I spent the last 4 years with most of you people, and I expect to see some extraordinary people in the near future. Like I said before, a lot of us have suffered throughout these 4 years. Some of us more than others, but by God's glory, we made it through. We evaded the hurdles that was thrown our way, and not just in our lives too, but in the lives of others. From Samuel Tin to Trayvon Martin, we've seen a great deal of injustice happening worldwide, and it makes me wonder if Sigmund Freud's selfish view was accurate. What if all humans, including myself, are selfish and aggressive and have a drive to fulfill our physical desires that lie within our unconsciousness? So how do we keep our faith in humanity? How do we convince ourselves that we aren't unselfish? In the past 4 years, crime has been on the rise. Gruesome murders and injustice happening worldwide. I don't want to watch the news anymore because I barely see any good. Where is the unity and the peace that we once had? Where is the love and the joy that we all shared? Where is it? If we can't come together as one, how are we supposed to take away from the pain of the world? It's not just the government's job. We have to do our part. If we don't, we are going to destroy ourselves. There won't be a future for our kids and their kids. Change isn't going to drop out of the sky. We can't keep on passing the responsibility to the next person and the person after that. We can't keep on saying that I'll do it tomorrow or next week or next year. Evil doesn't wait on anyone, and neither should we. Every day for the last 4 years, we heard that we are named, called, and chosen. So it's time that we acted like it. We need to be the agents of change, and we need to do it right now. We just have to find the courage to believe. Believe that there's going to be a better tomorrow, even when it doesn't seem like it. Believe that the sun is going to rise, even if you can't see the light. Hope that things will get better, if not for yourself, for your parents, for your siblings, and for your friends. We fought our way to make it this far, and I know that what didn't kill you made you stronger. We all had to suffer. Whether it was at school or at home, we all had our hardships. At least once in these 4 years, we were immersed into unbearable darkness, into an excruciating pain. In those moments, there was no light, but we managed to find it. We managed to be resilient and move forward. It's not going to get any easier. This is just the beginning. We have more battles to face, but we shall be prosperous. We will make it to the end. No human suffering will not be eliminated during our time on earth. But I assure you that my faith in God enables me to believe that when this world has perished, there will be no more heartache, no more pain, no more injustice or destruction of mankind. Utilitarianism is the theory in ethics that we shall act in a way that our actions produce the greatest happiness or pleasure. I don't care if you're black or white. I don't care if you're poor or rich. I don't care if you're crazy enough to want to vote for Donald Trump. Actually, it would be a little concerning, but my point is that the theory is basically stating the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You would think it's simple enough, but I remember walking into school some days and thinking to myself, yikes, these kids are a bunch of idiots. Don't sit in English class and gossip about the people that are supposed to be your friends. Don't poke each other with knives, especially on Halloween and Black Fridays. Don't sag your pants for people to see your disgusting boxers. Don't leave the cafeteria in a mess. Stop being so rude to teachers, even when they really deserve it. Hold your tongue and try to be a better person. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. If I had the chance to talk to my 13-year-old self, I would tell her, don't listen to Disney, because high school is nothing like television, especially High School Musical. There are moments where I find myself thinking about my preteen years, transforming into a teenager. My life journey started when I walked through St. Edmund Campion's doors, bursting with excitement, ready to conquer the world. I was ready to meet new people and find myself. Things don't always go according to plan. I walked into my first period class, which was drama, and I realized one thing. My classmates were absolutely crazy. Some of them still are. But if it weren't for that class, I wouldn't have met some of the most amazing people in Campion. And I am so privileged to know that I have them by my side for the last 4 years. I'm blessed to know that I got to walk up that stage with them, ready to conquer the next phase in our lives, no matter how hard it will be. I believe in fate. I believe that one day I'll be honored to see all of you again. I believe that one day we can laugh about failing that pop quiz and smile at the memories we had together. I believe that our futures are promising even if it doesn't seem like it. Fate is one of those things where it doesn't ask you if you think it's good for you. You don't decide. It's already planned out and waiting on the road where you thought you could avoid it. Fate is what brought you to the daily Kit Kats for $1 with no tax. Fate is what might make me a pastor in the future even if I just want to do missionary. It's my love for God and my compassion for all of you that has led me to pursue a better life, one where I embrace everything this world has to offer me. And if I couldn't find a better future, then I'll create it. Lana Del Rey said, when I stand before God at the end of my life, I hope I don't have a single bit of talent left, because I used everything you gave me. I may not know what the future holds, but I know God, the God that I serve, has it all planned out for me. And I thank God that I have made it this far with all of you when so many don't. A special thank you to my family, who may have annoyed me all this time, but I still love you. A special shout out to my homegirls. Thank you girls so much for everything. Sharks forever. I would like to thank the teachers too. Some of them I couldn't tolerate, and I still can't. However, they made me grow as a person. To the teachers that I love and adore, thank you. Thank you for always being there for me when I needed you the most. Thank you for seeing my potential and making me realize how much I had when I couldn't. And last but not least, thank you to all of you for spending the last 4 years in my life. One day we'll be happy and successful, but if you don't climb the mountain, you won't see the view. So my advice to you today is, as you move forward with your future, keep pressing forward, Campion. Through thick and thin, keep pressing forward. If we made it this far, we can keep on going. God bless each and every one of you as you move forward with your future. And remember, you are named, called, and chosen, and God is with you.